Let's get into this thing, bro. But now we're trying to get tall skins.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Washington Nationals and the Reapers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Ahmed Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fouled off down the right side.
Trying to get him quick.
Got him swinging. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Clemente in position. Puts it away for the out. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. And we're back. And pitching here today, Mike Soroka. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that misses. Ball two. Out to short. Over to low. One up, one down. And now it's going to be Roberto Clemente. Swings through that one for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now T. Brian Hayes.
Come on.
That one fouled off.
Low.
Foul ball still 0-2. Clemente at first, one gone.
Our slider?
Ball, that's in.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. This is Joey Bart. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Out to center, Young. Makes the grab, and that's the back here at PNC Park. Top of the second. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that is out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. And
ball.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pickoff move to second.
No,
Abrams back on a dive. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Clemente makes the grab. And there are 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez. Soroka back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Soroka goes 6 feet 5 inches, 250 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Swinging a ground ball on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Come on.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That misses the zone, and a count 1 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, bases empty.
Oh, you ain't going back there?
Not close with that one. And the count is 2 and 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Good.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to short, Abrams. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Alex Call. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
I'm going to go low with this one.
That one in triple digits.
0-2 the count.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Curveball.
Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
1-0.
Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Pretty good pitch. Tried to front door the breaking ball. Didn't put a great swing on it either, but he found just enough of the bat to get himself a knock.
There's the strike at the knees. 0-2 now. Now one missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Spencer Horwitz. Up the middle, Garcia. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging a foul straight back.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo
That's
to
not a
ever
drop,
win it.
bro. Holy.
Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want.
Holy,
So
I
many
saw that
positives
before I
that led
didn't
to
hit,
that knock.
man.
Garcia snags it, and there's 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now the
I gotta
catcher
go
comes up to
yard.
him. Joey Bart, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
I gotta go yard him, bro.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Vladdy coming around 3rd. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. So a runner at 3rd, 2 outs. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from 3rd, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Nick Gonzalez.
Drop.
Sizing this one up.
Wow.
He makes the grab, and that is that.
Good play.
Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Got him right here. Strike.
Lifted in the air out to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Got him. Strike him out.
That one just missing inside. And it's 1-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And
I got him, Ram.
Again. And that's outside. Next pitch is downstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly slider on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Kiner-Falefa on the go. Squirts away a little bit. He throws, save. That's a stolen base. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. And it's 4-0.
Couple of singles back to back. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second base.
Oh, that's
this
gone.
One high and deep, way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He made him pay for that one, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Andre Lara.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
You going to put it back there? But if you put it back there, I'm going to hit it. I'm telling you.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Comes up empty. That's
Good slider, good slider.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. In the air, left field, down the line. Wood brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah.
So they're all loaded up. Gonzalez digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here.
That.
So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
This to third, Rosario. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Garcia in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
So a man at first. And the batter now, Alex Call. Next offering is fouled back. Garcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tosses to first, 2 gone. And now here is Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lunging, but can't bring it in. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first.
I thought he was going to catch that, bro.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He's already homered in this game. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Odelo. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Young makes the grab, and that all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. There's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Wood stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. That one just misses. Now 2-2.
I'm gonna get him up to 8.
8th pitch of the at bat coming up.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still.
That's strike 3. And the back here at PNC Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Roberto Clemente. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Line to left. And there's one down. Joey Bart, the next to hit. Ground ball, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. On to first, double play.
And that's
Well, this
just
game is very
the
close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around?
A new pitcher in the game, Zach Agnos.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
No balls, two
you
strikes.
also had the pleasure
One ball,
of going
two
over
strikes.
and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out
ball,
of
one
my
strike.
backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Cruz in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a
I thought you
miss.
could say Willie
And the
Mays.
count is 0-2.
What?
Count.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. There's the swing and a miss.
Look fast.
Really
2
impressed with
seams.
this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, that aggressiveness has been all about attacking the first pitch they see. 7 hits on the first pitch alone, and clearly they've done a great job turning those hits into runs on the board.
Over to Lowe. One up, one down. To third, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one lifted to left. Wood gets under it. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. Here's Tommy Pham.
Come on.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
good.
Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now it's Luis Garcia. Agnos back to work.
Outside. That's the ball.
Just missed. Agnos measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel
0-1
right
the
to
count.
it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one in the air center field. Cruz moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So a man aboard. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. Now the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the eighth, and now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Abrams tosses the first. Leadoff
Still
man
got
is
it.
out
That's
here in the
crazy.
eighth. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. You can kiss it goodbye. That one felt good. It's 7-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-1. And that's outside. Out to short. Abrams tosses to first. That takes care of Clemente. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. In the air, center field. Makes the catch, and that ends. And we're back, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder, and there's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Wood stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Inside, ball 1.
The Nats with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is C.J. Abrams on the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Weaver is just 1 strike away. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for
I must have did. How long I got for now? Starting pitcher. Team Affinity. He's wait, what is his second position? Well, what I gotta do with that? I can put him at left field. Yeah. Random, close my eyes and just select. We're gonna play in Polo Park. Cause it look like we home.
All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab here, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
2-1.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
2-2.
And that just misses. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one to first. Horowitz steps on first for the out. And now it's Jose Siri. Fastball for a strike. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Skeens with the punch out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Polar bear, I know.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Clay Holmes. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today.
The ball was moving, bro. Hold on.
He'll guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Man at first, digging in, Brian Hayes. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Clemente makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto. Nasty pitch right there. 0-1. Just
That's
missed.
inside. That's the ball.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 out, space is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Way out front for strike 2. Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the second. Here's Joey Bart now. Holmes back to work. And there's a foul ball. Holmes in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one misses. And a full count now.
He gonna go back low.
Up the middle, Acuna. Sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. The pitch to McCutchen. And that's in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Grounds one to short. Lindor jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
I feel like I was
Nick
safe.
Gonzalez getting ready to hit. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That's to third. Boots it.
Oh, he's safe.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Hard hit to third. They get the force.
Man.
And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Jeff McNeil. That one at triple digits. Late with the swing there.
You know, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Right through there for a strike. Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him right here. Strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Got him right here.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Got him.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Two outs, base is empty.
I can try a sinker.
And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Into center. And he makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Line drive to short and caught. So the lineup flips over. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. So
bro, he's slow, bro.
Get out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Hayes off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Siri in position. Nabs it, and that's the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. That's towards center. Cruz heads towards it. He's got it. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Siri in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Right side, hard hit. Gonzalez to first in time. 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first.
I got a home run, bro. Holy.
Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul out of play.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job.
Liner, base hit. Alonso is waved home. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
0-1 now. Foul ball there. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
I gotta.
Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri makes the play, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And he's already singled in this game. Now he breaks his bat. Alonso makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's over.
Bro. I can't wait till I get done with this jump, bro. Holy.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. And ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fly to left his first.
That was nasty pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Ripped to right. Clemente calls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
If I can get these 2 bases, like the bottom 2, like the next 2, bro, we'll be good.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
And that skips in the dirt.
Come on, man.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a
That's good. That's good.
So
That's
the
good.
1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that.
I need to get a bomb.
Done, and he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Now the 0-1. Ball one there. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Line to right, base hit. Throw comes into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and
swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Now the third baseman, T. Brian Hayes.
This is my top of the lineup. You know we gonna hit.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
No, they need to add a feature when the
2 on, 1 out. In the air, right side. Hits the fence. Around third. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. This is Joey Barton, 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off left side. Clemente at third with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Like, bro, come on.
Got him swinging. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Back to the top of the Mets order. And here is Luis Angel Acuna. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Siri. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
1 down. So up next, Nick Gonzalez, 1 for 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked.
Come on, give me a good
Definitely
pitch, bro.
put a good swing on it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up
Bad
to the plate.
hit.
Vientos tossed to second. Over to Alonso for the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That's too low. And that is ball one. Hit on the ground might be two. Quickly to second for one. How about that double play? Here's Juan Soto.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Bart sizes this one up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri really on his horse for it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Just missed.
That's the ball. That's down.
Base is empty, one away. Here the
If I get one in that left gap, bro.
Out towards left center. Siri under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's Mark Vientos. Fastball for a strike.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Come on, strike him.
McNeil batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count
Strike
with
him.
it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Strike him.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Just off the inside edge.
All fastballs.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And the Mets go. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Acuna makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
I ain't hit no home run.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113.
And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's mitt. It squirts away. Hayes, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Tap foul at the plate. Just misses with that one. 1 out, the runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt.
Counts even.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's McCutchen. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab. The throw in. Tries to get back and save.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Gonzalez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Siri in position. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And now the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo.
Got him.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. Swing, and he breaks his back. Hayes makes the grab, one down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Struck him out swinging, and they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Siri. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one way outside. 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final 3-1.
Please tell me I got him, bro. I should have him. Yeah, got him. Oh, plus I completed that. That's perfect. So I'm done with them. Thank you. Who do I want next? I've been trying to get Sosa, bro. That nigga hard to get, man. Like, bro, you got so much stuff. Look at that, bro. Like, holy hell. Like a home run, bro. You gotta get home runs like crazy. Let me try some. See, can I get Sosa?
So 2 down. Now here is Sammy Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the outside corner, got him looking. So 2 down, and here is Sosa to the plate.
Yeah, I might do this off screen. I ain't got time to do it on the screen. Gotta hit like homers and hit another homer. Yeah. Off screen. Who I want now? Start saying. I'll do that team affinity. But who can I do? Let's see. Team affinity. Origins on. Probably do him. Blue Jays. Where are Blue Jays now? Who I want, bro? Open some packs. No, we're gonna do that later. I'll do that before I get off. Alright, guys. The Reds. Team affinity. What can I do? Alright. Guess I do. Yeah, I do them. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. I thought I had somebody up for that. Like, didn't I? I guess not. Yeah. The DH. I should do this team. Shit. We got some of him? Oh, wait. Hmm. 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 I ain't gonna use a closer. Probably let Hunter pitch. Yeah. What pitches he got? Yeah, I'm gonna let Hunter pitch. Yeah. Hmm. Who got that boost? No, we don't activate. No, we ain't gonna activate that. Yeah, ready to go. We're gonna play again. Oh, wait. Raining. Gonna be Hunter. And let's go. Whew.
just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob Mizorowski.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
So digging in, Dave Parker. And that one upstairs, ball one. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. In the air, right field. Freeland makes the grab. Back here at American Family Field. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Top of the zone for a called strike. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
I gotta quit. Gotta run. Gotta go pick up. Yeah. Gotta go to Uptown. Probably be back tonight. Before I go. Let's open these little 4-pack. I opened packs last time too. Bro, I've been wanting to pull that Shohei Ohtani so bad, bro. Like, holy, bro. Just can't pull it. Please be Shohei Ohtani. Shortstop. Already got him. Alright, man, that's gonna be it. Hold on, let me see. I can buy some packs. Hmm. 20. Is this a limited time? Yeah, limited purchase. Yeah, that's gonna be it, y'all. Thanks for watching.